this is a kitten. This is not the first thing that you would do. I'll explain the first thing that you do. We have an existing cat in the carrier at the moment. They haven't been introduced yet. However, kitten, when you bring it home, put it into a laundry, some sort of small room where you can have the litter tray and the food, water, fresh water every day. Dry food I would have available all the time. Wet food out only for an hour or two, and then you got to chuck it out if it's not all eaten. And close the door and have the kitten in a room for honestly up to about a week, with its bed and kitty litter, fresh water and food. And let the cat smell the kitten and vice versa under the door for a day or two. Then only once the existing cat seems to not be as aggressive or excited by the kitten, it seems to be getting used to, that there is something or someone behind the door, then I would put the existing cat in a carrier and let the kitten come and sniff and suss out the cat. Now, don't be surprised if the existing cat hisses and becomes aggressive. It's absolutely normal, and you want to allow the kitten to come and suss out the cat and be able to leave whenever it feels like it, and not be the one that's caged up and feeling threatened by a big cat, all around him. So after a while, you can actually swap them over. Don't let them be in physical contact, otherwise there could be a fight. And you could put the kitten in there, not initially, but later. Put the kitten in there and let the cat sniff around. But so long as the kitten is not feeling like it's the one that's being, it doesn't feel intimidated by that. If it does, just leave it as the cat's in there. But I think towards the end it is good to swap it round. And then once you feel like they start to just turn the corner and they both don't really care that the other one is there, you'll see that they're just not bothered anymore. That's when you can introduce them and let them be together. And you might find there is a little bit of a scuffle. Obviously watch them and make sure that it's not becoming too aggressive, and separate them if you do have any concerns. However, it can take us normally 4 days to, even up to 2 weeks you can give yourself to make that transition and introduction. So, they have smelled each other under the doors before, so they should be familiar. But I did just have the other kitten come over and she did hiss. So I definitely wouldn't put them together. Although she may, if they do hiss, the adult one, they're often teaching the kitten, boundaries, and the kitten learns. So you don't necessarily have to intervene. Once you have sort of done the initial introduction, as I said, keep it going until the existing cat has calmed down. Like the kitten, I wouldn't say just because she's not reacting now, I'd let her out. That's they've only had a very brief introduction. So I would obviously close the door now and let the kittens stay in their room, and have this introduction over a few days. Wait till she really isn't bothered that the kitten comes up and sniffs and she, she doesn't do anything, she doesn't care. Then let them be face to face. We don't want any aggression. And if there is some hissing, as long as it's, she doesn't lash out for no reason, and start sort of swiping their face or something like that, that's when you don't want that going on. So, yeah, but hissing to kind of, and then they listen and learn, that's okay. So I hope that helps. Excuse the room. It's working for us for now while we improve the situation. But yeah, these guys are really gorgeous and they're doing really well.